and somebody was this one patient worker. I said, "Ugh."
You said. What'd you do?
You know, and scared the living hell out of her. Because they was taking me down to the morgue, and she was already in the morgue, see. And I let that goddamn squeal out. Oh.
Yep. Where was the morgue at when you worked out? Was it on sea level?
It was down on the,
I'm thirsty.
On sea level?
yeah. Oh,
On the corner there?
I never laughed so hard in my life.
When you come up, you know, when you come up from laundry, and you go by where CSP is, right? Central
Yeah.
Sterile Processing, you go around the corner there to go down towards past Central Supply and stuff like that.
But they say it's all locked up now.
Oh yeah, security has to security officers have to open the door.
Hey,
So
Grandma.
when the funeral, when they, I think for the transporters when they bring it down.
Tell more
after they die.
stories.
Huh?
Tell some more stories. I'm recording.
I've seen the work cart.
Hey!
What?
Have a hat.
What? I can't record stories?
I've seen them
Don't
work.
give a damn
I've
if
seen
you
them
record.
work.
I did that with Keith. I haven't
I've
uploaded
cleaned
them.
up. I've cleaned up a dead body
Tell more
before.
stories.
Oh,
When I worked at Westview, we had this
but
like
then
guy.
that was the good old days.
Oh, tell her about that one time when you dressed up as a baby.
Yeah, we even dressed up like babies.
What noise did you make?
Well, we was on
Which one of you-
rehab, you know.
Hey, Grandma, which one of you is the baby?
Hell, we had a bottle in our mouth. Oh.
Oh my goodness. A giant diaper, I suppose.
Yeah, it's all we had on was just a diaper and a shirt.
Oh my goodness.
Uh,
Well, a lot of times they use longer than one piece.
but
Sure.
then the administrator come up. Hell, we had big shows for that. One time I had a great big bustle in the back of my dress.
Mm-hmm.
That when I walk, I wiggle my ass. Oh, I'm telling you, that governor come over, and I was just getting out of the car.
I can already tell where this is going.
And he said, "Ma'am, your slip is showing." I said, "Oh, it is." And I just lifted it up. There it is. Oh, them were the good days. But hell, we'd have big parties out there, and we'd have the little kids from Methodist come over.
The daycare.
And we picked out a king and queen for the older people, and then the prince and the princess for the children.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'd give them little gifts.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, and then we had weenies and stuff.
Weenie roast.
Yeah, and then we had a little fire, and we'd have them hold the weenie over the fire and cook it that way. Oh, they thought that was the biggest thing. And this one guy, he was tongue-tied. He couldn't talk. Yeah, you know, he tried to talk. I'll never forget Jim. And he got to laughing at me because I had that big bustle on. And I let my one of the nurses use it.
Oh.
And she died.
Aww.
And that's what she got buried in, my dress. Well, nobody knew it till it was too late.
Was it like one of those old-fashioned dresses with a giant bustle on the back? Like the old-fashioned Victorian type deals?
Yeah, the old-fashioned had the artificial bosoms and the artificial butts.
Uh-huh.
Oh, them were the good old days. But years ago, that's what they used to wear.
Oh yeah.
When they'd go to the grocery store or something, they had that on. But oh, that administrator come over. and seen me. Oh, he laughed and laughed and laughed. But it wasn't so funny when they had the fire though.
How bad was the fire?
It was a gas fuel. And it would just start shooting flame up. And we had to get all them people outside.
Oh yeah.
We had to pull catheters and everything else to get them out.
Mm-hmm.
And we had 3 floors to get them down.
Mm-hmm.
We'd have to put them on blankets and just scoot them on down
Mm-hmm.
the steps.
Mm-hmm.
And there was only 3 of us working that day when they had a fire.
In Methodist Hospital or
No,
at the nursing home?
didn't belong to Methodist yet. But we call Methodist for help.
Yeah.
And even the nurses and stuff came
Oh,
over.
at the nursing home that you worked at, Pleasant Hill Nursing Home? Okay.
Mhm.
How many patients did you have per floor? Quite a few?
What, 60?
In the
We
whole
had 3 floors, and then we had a partition in the back that was one great big thing full of people. I think it was 60 or 70 people in there.
But how many per floor?
Well, see, there they usually had two beds or 4 beds.
To a room?
Yeah, they had 4 beds in one room,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'd lock it from the outside so they couldn't get out.
Mm-hmm.
So we had someone that loved to get out and bite. They always wanted to bite.
Did they have like Alzheimer's? Did you have a unit for like Alzheimer's and stuff? Dementia?
But then hell, we only had 2 nurses and 3 aides. That's all the people that worked there.
Holy cow.
And we had to move.
Oh yeah.
Had to give them baths and every goddamn thing else.
Mm-hmm.
It's going. I mean, I worked all 3 shifts. I don't know how I ever done it. And besides that, on my floor, I passed the meds and everything else.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Oh, them were the. Then on certain nights, at 7 o'clock, we'd have something going on.
Mm-hmm.
Like we'd have a fish fry.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we'd have 2 or 3 electric frying pans going.
Mm-hmm.
Or we'd have wine and cheese.
Mm-hmm.
With the wine and the cheese.
Mm-hmm.
And this one time they wanted French fries.
Mm-hmm.
I never seen so goddamn many potatoes in my life as I did that day. 50 pounds.
Jesus Christ!
Holy cow!
Yeah. And when the what was it, the administrator or cook came in, and the administrator asked me, did you use potatoes last night? Yeah, why? That was our celebration at 7 o'clock. You mean you used 50 pounds? Sure did. We peeled them and everything else and diced them with the dicer. Then we had 3 patients watching the deep fryers. Oh, that wasn't the cutest thing. But every once a week we'd have that. at 7 o'clock. And you know, they look forward for that.
Oh, of course. Of course.
And one night, they all chipped in. We all chipped in. And got fish from the East Side Fish Market.
The one on Grand Beaches?
Over there on Grand.
Yeah,
over
Beaches, East Side Fish Market, the one on Grand.
there. Yeah, so we took them over there and we deep fried all them fish.
Holy cow.
Oh. But oh, that one time when we had cheese and wine. Oh. God damn, boy, they love their wine. They say, whoop. But them were the good old days.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't have them kind of days anymore.
Oh, heavens no.
Hell, Larry used to go up there on Yom Kippur. He'd take a chicken up there, and the people that was in rehab, they all got around him and watched him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they thought that was something.
Mm-hmm.
To have somebody come in and so they could watch how to fry chicken and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Chicken.
And then they all sit down. Well, there wasn't that many young ones. You know, we had some old ones, but most of them were young.
Mm-hmm.
And they just had a ball.
Well, it makes it nice, you know, you can do the things in a care center. I hate to call them nursing homes because that's,
And
you
one
know.
time we had they wanted soup.
Mm-hmm.
Larry said, okay, I'll bring some soup. He had a goddamn roasting pan full of soup. Of potato soup, you know, real little. Oh, they thought that was the most delicious potato soup there was.
Like one of those big roasters like we have?
Yeah, it was full.
Holy cow, how do you carry that?
Yeah, he carried it.
Those things are not light.
Wow.
Because we have
Well,
one somewhere.
we used to have some good old days. And one day I came home so tired. He thought I was really working hard, you know. So, a few days later he came up. He said, this is why you're so tired, ain't it? I said, well, I'm working. And then hell, we'd sit there and play cards.
But you get paid to do that. It's taking care of the patients.
Yeah. I'd have a big round table. It would sit 8 or 10 people on a table.
Mm-hmm.
And hell, we'd play Crazy 8 or what the hell's that other one? Shit, can't even think.
What, lady something?
No. And oh, they thought that was the funniest thing when they had to draw some cards. Oh, God.
Blackjack?
Huh?
Blackjack? Blackjack?
No.
Wow.
I can't even think what the name of that was.
Go fish?
Huh?
Go fish?
Old maid?
Do you know
Tarts?
do you know what the first letter is?
I can't remember what the name of it was.
I'm
John,
just saying, do you remember the first
Christ, it's
letter?
been years.
Years.
Christ, that's when I first started up there.
How old were you?
Huh?
I'm asking you how
Well,
old.
hell, I was there for 22 years, John.
Jesus Christ.
And some of them patients would leave, and they wouldn't come back for almost a year, and they looked me up. But, oh, we used to have some. Shit, I can't even think of that one card game we used to play. You have so many cards out. If you didn't have any, then you'd have to go to the in a pile and play until you got that card.
Don't we play that? I thought we played that once.
Yeah, but what's the name of it?
I don't remember.
Christ, you can get a whole goddamn. Put some water in there, otherwise that's going to be so damn hard to wash.
I forget, but I
Phase
remember.
10? No.
No.
I remember that game because me and you
Uno?
played it.
Yeah.
Uno?
You got you. Uno.
No.
Oh my God! Nobody.
Try going along and adding. That's like our friends. We played it when I was in Wonderful Law with
Yeah.
Karen and Diane, a bunch of us. There were, I don't know, 5 or 6 of us or so. And then we get a draw 2. And then the next person. Oh, my towels. Our
Who
towels.
gives a shit?
You get a draw 2, and if somebody else had a draw 2, you just keep going. And if somebody didn't have a draw 2,
Oh, you get to going and oh my God!
it was fun though.
And hell, the
We had a bit full of cards, but Uno, Skibbo. Uno, oh yeah. We put the spin on Uno.
charge nurse would come through. Shit, what are you doing there, Bert?
Cards.
I'm working.
Take care of patients. They want to play cards, you play cards with them.
Then we just sit there and laugh and cut up. And here's another. Here's a cup of.
Oh yeah, I gotta make fresh coffee too. And my
We
buzzer
had
went off
more
for...
goddamn fun.
You can wait for the coffee. You can wait on that.
Alright, can we wait for the coffee? Okay.
Yeah. I don't want you to fuck it up.
Hey,
What?
I'm ready.
you know, we had a lot of fun.
Okay, let me go.
Like what? What other fun did you have? Grandma? I said, what other fun did you have?
Well, that was part of my job, John.
Oh.
And then when it was bed, they knew what time bedtime was. Then we'd have to stop.
Now you go to bed.
Well, most of them put themselves to bed.
Yeah.
Because I'd always put my heavy ones to bed first.
Ah.
That couldn't stay up that long.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh hell, put my shoe on.
It is on.
Goddamn. Where'd she go?
Towels.
Huh?
Something with towels.
Get out of my chair.
No.